from Arlington, Texas. Major League Baseball on tap on this Thursday night. It's the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jack Leiter. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Leiter, 6'1" righty, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2021. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a ground ball. Young tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Ziggy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Isaac Paredes in now, takes ball one off the plate. Yeehaw! Just starting out here in Arlington.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
And he walked him.
That's ball
four. Looked like a questionable
Take your
call
base.
in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So, man aboard, Air Jordan steps in to take his hats.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 homers already in this series.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Higashioka tries to block it, but it gets away. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes.
Way off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Just missed. And a payoff pitch. So a walk
take your base.
puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And that drops in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that is out of play.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Out towards right center field. Nimmo settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
That is it. The left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Here's Taylor Trammell.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. Back in Arlington, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Jason Alexander. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Jock Peterson leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Flares it into the outfield. It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. And there's a foul ball. Peterson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. The flip. There's one. On to first.
No,
save.
he's in there.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The right fielder, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Quick toss to first. Ozuna back on a dive. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
That ball's foul.
And that is foul. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. Double play.
He's out of there.
What a twin killing to end the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless.
I want proud and I'm fearless. You can see my demeanor. I'm a dreamer, high achiever. You know when we're in the place, we don't hold back, we're right in your face. We can't lose, we take your first place.
New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Ball.
The 1-0. Line drive. And there's one down. So next up for Houston, Braden Shoemake. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Two down, nobody on. No score here in the second. Check swing, didn't go. Now 1-2.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One-two now. Up the middle. Duran slings to first, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Pena tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
And now it's Jake Burger to hit. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And he'll reach second with one away.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Man at second. And it's 1-1. The Rangers looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Not shortstop, Ezekiel Duran.
So digging in, Ezekiel Duran.
Ball.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That is the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Back in Arlington, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Cesar Salazar.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And the 1-0.
Hee-haw!
That one fouled off. One and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Fastball
No,
is
that's outside. Ball.
The 1-0.
Hey! Ha!
Top of the 3rd, no score. And that's hammered into right field, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next, Isaac Paredes worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Low. Ball.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. Fouled off down the right side. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there are 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Alvarez.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Walked his first time. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Ball.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back at Globe Life Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Justin Foscue stepping in for the Rangers. To the right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle.
Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. The Rangers score first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Here is Jock Peterson. That one
That missed. That's the ball.
The ball. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a 3-2. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner out at first with one gone. So next to hit for Texas, Alejandro Ozuna. He's 0 for 1.
Down, ball.
That one ripped, but foul.
Ball outside.
Peterson stands at first with one out. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw
Out
to
on the
second.
tag.
Bounces out at second.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Here's a high chopper. Walker throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Start of the 4th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Up next to the
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now batting Taylor Trammell. Fly to left his first time. That clips a corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
That's a really good take.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter,
Braden Shoemaker up next for the Astros. His first at bat was a strikeout. Late swing, foul to the left.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now, Bryce Matthews. That one fouled hard the other way. Bases loaded, one away. Late swing, fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Up the middle. They get the tag on him. No throw here. First and third now with 2 out.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher, Cesar Salazar.
Go ahead run on base. Cesar Salazar will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's the strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2 on, 2 outs. That one
That's a
way
ball.
inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one pulled foul. The 2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on the way. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Inside, almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Sets him down looking. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
1 away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Young in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That's to third. Zips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21,
Jake Berger now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And he chases that one. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still tied 1-1.
I'm a star like a big dipper. Keep it 100 with you, ain't nobody realer. 7-figure, father figure, laughing to the bank like. Laughing to the bank like.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Just missed. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those things, that he will end up having a good year. 1-1 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it. All
tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Goes down looking. Paredes not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Astros go down 1-2-3. Halfway home. All even. One apiece. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fouled off left side. Good job to fight that one off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much
out.
all game.
Line drive, short hop to third. Paredes fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
Next up for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. Fly to center his first time.
No, that's down. Ball.
And the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Up next for the Rangers, Justin Foscue. Grounded out his first time up. Tap foul at the plate. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Stays alive. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And now it's 1-2. Out towards right center field. Alvarez should have this one. He's got it.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Kyle.
Go ahead run on base. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Nope, ball.
Now a quick throw to first.
No,
Durant back in on a dive. The 1-0. On the ground. And it stays fair. They're waving around Durant. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate when they cut down the run.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Gavin Collier.
Gavin Collier.
Digging in, Christian Walker, 1 for 2. This one in the air, center field. Carter moving under it. And there's one away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Taylor Trammell up next for the Astros. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Durant on the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
So digging in, Cam Smith.
Taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-2.
That's down. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
Movement in the bullpen. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Blue ball getting loose as well. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Paredes fires over to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Next to hit, Alejandro Ozuna. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So up next, Brandon Nimmo. That's off the
No,
mark.
that's out.
Ball one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Matthews whips it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. Score remains tied 1-1. We go to the top of the seventh. So now the Astros designated hitter, Braden Shoemaker.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there.
Foul ball.
And a foul ball. Collier goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews. And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Late on that fastball. Next offering upstairs.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Cesar.
And here's the catcher, Cesar Salazar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
On the ground to the left. Young tosses the first. That's a win, though, with the go-ahead run now in scoring position.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gavin Collier won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Taking
Rangers,
over on the mound for the Rangers,
68,
Jalen Beeks.
Jalen.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was late. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and that will end the inning. So a job well done from the Rangers bullpen that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Steven Oker.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's Josh Young. Has grounded out a couple of times.
That's a ball.
Next pitch
Nope.
is inside.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Out to short, Pena. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
So next to hit for Texas, Jake Burger.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
High fly ball, right field. Smith settles underneath it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number
Next up
32,
for Texas, Evan Carter.
Carter.
Ball outside.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Here we go, Evan.
2 down, nobody on. That's off
No,
the
that missed.
inside
That's a
corner.
ball.
And that's ball 2. Got him swinging. Out number 3. It's the Astros 1 and the Rangers 1. Back at Globe Life Field. We go to the 8th. Isaac Paredes digs in now. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Chris Martin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rosario also throwing. That one ripped, but foul. And that skips in the dirt.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
The next pitch
That's
misses.
the ball.
Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ground ball to the
Foul
right
ball.
side. Down the line, and it's foul. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jalen Beeks is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Chris
Rangers,
Martin gets the call
number
from the
31,
pen.
Chris Martin.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two down, nobody on. Close one,
that's the
doesn't
ball.
get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And that's down
the
and
ball.
away. Got him swinging. It's the Astros 1 and the Rangers 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, A.J. Blueball.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Ryan King getting ready to go. Late swing, fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Popped up. And it falls. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So digging in, Justin Foscue. That one's in there. 0-1. The Rangers with the go-ahead run at first. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
No, that's high.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. High fly ball out towards left center. Trammell under it. Brings it in.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Go ahead run on base. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Josh.
Here's Jack Peterson. That clips his zone. 0-1.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a
He's
hitter.
in there. Hey.
I like the plate discipline there.
0-1 down. And a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Making a move at first. Here's the pinch runner for Texas, Michael Hellman. Getting some more speed on the bases. Alejandro Ozuna getting ready to hit. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Towards first, Walker takes it himself. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. It's the Astros 1 and the Rangers 1. Back in Arlington, all set to start the 9th in this one. Taylor Trammell now at the plate.
That's inside. Ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field nod.
There's a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
All over that one right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. And the pitch is outside. Ball one. That's in there. That is strike two. On the ground to third.
That's
and it's just foul. That was close. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Carter under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Braden Shoemay.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Braden Shoemay up next for the Astros. And that is out of play. Late with the swing there. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chris Martin will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Cesar Rosario, on for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Man on second, two down. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. And he's out.
Out!
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, the only reason this game is still tied is because of that throw to the plate. Needed it, got it, and what a fun way to finish the inning.
Back at Globe Life Field, bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers.
That's a ball.
Activity
That's
in the
inside.
Houston bullpen. Brian King appears to be getting loose. De Los Santos warming up as well. And the count 1-2.
That's a ball.
There, got him looking for the K. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Josh Young will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground
That's
ball.
a foul ball.
And foul ball. A little bit low. Ball 1. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Base hit right field. And now the winning run is on base.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. That one misses.
Missed. That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Just
No, that missed. That's a ball.
In there at the knees. 2-2.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Now pitching for
the Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian King. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So up next, Evan Carter. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
On the outside corner, And it's 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied 1-1. On to extra innings. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Cesar Salazar. Fastball for a strike. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Tyler Alexander preparing to come on if needed. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Way inside, gets out of the way. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Durant has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. This one in the air, right field. He's got it. And that quickly, 2 away.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman,
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit.
That's a ball. Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Up and
that's
in.
The ball.
And that's ball 3. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Yeah, that's fouled off. (3-1) is on the way. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Up next to the Astros, the center fielder.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Substitution being made at first. Astros going with a pinch runner, Jake Myers. And now the center fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Nope. Ball.
The 1-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the pinch run for Houston, Zach DeZenzo. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. There's the strike. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled hard the other way. Swings, and this one's flared. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nimmo under this one. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
So coming into the game now on defense, Nick Allen. He's the new 3rd baseman.
Nick Allen.
Leading off, Ezekiel Duran.
The shortstop, Ezekiel Duran.
First pitch way inside a fastball.
That's a ball down. High one. Nope, ball.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 2-2. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Justin Foscue in the on-deck circle for Texas. Payoff pitch. Too low.
That's low. Ball 4. Take your
bit. That long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
The second baseman, Justin.
Up next for the Rangers, Justin Foscue. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Just missed. Fought off foul. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Down low, it kicks away. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
The winning run on second base. Well struck left field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Golden opportunity right here. And
That's a ball.
One. The 1-0. Out to short, Pena. The throw to first, and that is a big first out.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Michael.
Runners at second and third and one out. Now here's the Rangers DH, Michael Hellman. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And the 1-0. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long